Hi everybody, welcome to another Change Your Thoughts Today show. My name is Stephen Aitchison, creator of PositiveLifeAffirmations.net, a program to help you change your beliefs to change your life. Probably the number one question I get asked, because I talk about beliefs a lot, that's my kind of specialist subject, if you will. I talk about beliefs, I love kind of how we as human beings kind of form beliefs and how we can, the amazing ability for us to change our beliefs in ourselves and about the world round about us as well. So I think it's a gift that we humans have, that we can change our beliefs about ourselves. But probably the number one question I get asked is, how do I believe in myself? How do I believe in myself? And the first kind of point I would say is, okay, I would ask them, if I'm going to do coaching or anything like that, I would ask them, what is it you don't believe in yourself about? I ask them the questions, why do you not believe in yourself? And it could be just because we're going through something just now and there's been a series of kind of knockdowns in our life and we just feel, that way you just feel shit and you just start to lose a little bit of faith in yourself. Well, one of the things you can do is look on your past kind of triumphs. Look at all your past triumphs and go over it. And a good thing to do is record all your triumphs. So throughout the day, if you do something good, record it in a diary. Just a small book, record in a diary. Did this today, felt fantastic, and when you do that, when you look back on all your triumphs, it gets that energy back for you to start believing in yourself again. Because often what we do, we kind of over-catastrophize the things in our life, what's happening in our lives, and we kind of overgeneralize about what that means to us as people. So when we lose faith in ourselves, we just think, oh, I can't do anything right, I can't do that right, my relationship sucks, everything sucks, I've no friends, stuff like that. When you find you kind of over-catastrophize a lot of things. But when you keep a diary of some kind, or if you even keep it in your head as well, of all the little triumphs that you have throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, or whatever, you can look back on that to give you the energy to start believing in yourself again. Because it doesn't take much to do that. So that's one thing you can do. Start recording all your little successes, all your little triumphs that you do, and just record it in a little book. That's all you need to do in a diary. I know you might have a gratitude journal, you might have a normal daily journal, but this is another journal to keep, the journal of success. And you go back on that. When you have moments like this, when you lose faith in yourself, you can go back to this journal, look at all the things you've done right in the past. And you could go back months, you could go back years, if you want to as well. And what that does, it brings up the old feelings of success again. That old feeling of believing in yourself again. Because believing in yourself is a feeling. It's a feeling, and those feelings determine the actions that you take. So you felt really good about yourself in the past, you felt you really do believe in yourself, you know where you're going, and you're truly confident, you've got that self-esteem high. That is a feeling that kind of leads towards the actions you take. And you can recapture those feelings by looking back at your past successes and your past kind of triumphs. And a little diary is really good for that. Another way to think about it is build up kind of all your small successes into one big success. And when I say success, I'm talking about just kind of enjoying your day, for example. That could be a success. Or getting something done. That could be a success. So all the little things soon add up to you feeling good about yourself. And a lot of us don't give ourselves credit for all the little things that we do in our life. And again, excuse me, my throat's gone again. And again, that's all about kind of believing in yourself and the energy that you have that surrounds you when you start believing in yourself. So one little success can lead to another little success, which leads to another and another and another, and pretty soon you just kind of feel successful. You believe in yourself. I'm not talking about business or anything. I'm talking about the whole of your life and all different areas of your life, your relationships, your spiritual journey, your business, your work, your career, your health, everything. One small success can lead to many big successes as well. Just take it one step at a time and kind of build upon all the little successes that you have to make you truly believe in yourself as well. Often as well, when you're going to bed at night, and this is a kind of a third thing to do, when you go to bed at night, record in your mind's eye or your memory of the little successes that you had today, or the big successes. Just depends on what you've done that day. Record everything in your head before you go to sleep, because it affects your dreams, it affects your energy, and it affects you for the time you wake up the next again morning, and it affects your energy the next again morning as well. If you record the good things, the positive things about what happened during your day today, that's going to have a knock-on effect on your dreams. And you know your dreams can affect the way you wake up. Sometimes we wake up in a bad mood, and we don't know why. We just wake up in a bad mood. It could be because we've not slept, we've kind of woken up during a sleeping cycle, or it could be we've just had a bad dream, or we've had a dream that's kind of made us kind of feel that way, because our dreams are obviously real in our minds, and the kind of real events that happen in our minds affect the way we feel. So it depends on what you're thinking about before you go to sleep at night. That can affect your dreams, which then has a knock-on effect on how you feel the next again morning, which then has a knock-on effect about what you do throughout the day, which then has a knock-on effect how you kind of relate to other people in your life. So it sounds like a simple thing, but if you go to your bed at night and record all the little successes you had or all the positive things that happened that day, then that will affect your dreams. That will affect you the next again morning. So it's about momentum and building that kind of self-belief up as well, and changing your feelings and your energy as well around that. If you're really stuck, this is the fourth one, if you're really stuck and you're really on a big downer about yourself, and you know we can over-catastrophize, as I said, and just say things are really, really bad, and you feel really shit about yourself, and you just go, oh, I'm just useless. I just do not feel it at all. You've just not got your mojo. You've lost your mojo. Get a friend to give you some feedback. Just say, listen, what are the good things about me? What good things are there about my personality, about the way I do things? Just ask them for feedback. Now, a lot of people might not do that because they feel a bit self-conscious or embarrassed to ask. But it's your friends, or it could be your family as well. And your family is going to give you honest feedback. So is your friends. Just say, honestly, what do you think about me? What are the good points I have about my personality, about me as a person? What are the good points? You don't need to ask about the bad points. Ask about the good points. And that, again, kind of lifts your energy up, lifts your spirits up, and it kickstarts that belief in yourself again. And that's something you can do big time. It's something that I've kind of done in the past, way in the past, and asked my family, not more than my friends, to be honest, and it kickstarts that energy back up again. So that's another way to believe in yourself. Ask for feedback, because we get into this loop of negative self-feedback, and that negative self-feedback is not necessarily what is truly real in our lives. So we need sometimes an outside influence just to say, well, that's not really true, you're not that type of person, this is how I see you. And that breaks that negative self-loop that you've got, breaks it, and it kickstarts a new kind of positive loop in your life. The fifth one is really powerful, and we've done this a couple of times on the lives, is just to tell yourself 3, 4, 5 times a day, I love myself. At first it's going to feel really weird. At first it's going to bring up emotions that you may not necessarily want, but after a while, your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your energy begins to accept it that you love yourself. Because we don't love ourselves enough. We don't tend to tell ourselves that. We tell everybody else, but we don't tend to tell ourselves that. And that's how sometimes we get stuck in this negative kind of feedback loop that we're just no good. We're just hopeless at everything. And when we get to that stage, we really need to kickstart it. But you never, ever, ever, ever have to get to that stage if you use the 5 kind of techniques I've just kind of shared with you just there. But telling yourself you love yourself 3, 4, 5 times a day, or even more, because it only takes a second. I love myself, that took 1 second. But really start to accept it into your whole soul, so to speak. Because you can say the words, I love myself, and it's just words. But if you internalize it, and when you're vocalizing it and sub-vocalizing it as well, it really permeates throughout your whole body. It permeates through your cells, through your energy, through everything, every fibre of your being as well. And it might sound like a simple thing, but it's an extremely powerful thing to say to yourself as often as you can, and just remind yourself as often as you can. So that's 5 ways to believe in or start believing in yourself again if you're on that kind of spiral downwards. And we all get to that sometimes. We all do get on this kind of spiral downwards. Even if we're the most positive, I'm the most positive person in the world, I think, and I still get to that, but never ever last more than a day. Never more than a day, because I kind of recognise the signs, stop myself and take in, kind of intervene and start thinking about everything that I've achieved, about what I've got with my family, what I'm grateful for, and everything like that as well. And it just stops that spiral going downwards. And you've got to do that as well sometimes. We've all got to do it. Doesn't matter who we are, if we're the most positive, happy person in the world. So I'm just going to go to Facebook to see if there's any comments on that just now. Surya Rita Sageri is saying, I love myself, my higher self. So if you kind of agree with what I've been saying here, or just give me some smiley faces so we can differentiate what you're agreeing with. So give me some smiley faces just now if you're agreeing with what I say about believing in yourself, and see if you kind of agreeing with that. So the little smiley faces instead of the hearts just now. I love the hearts, but just a wee kind of smiley face. So I see the smiley faces coming along. Kathy, Jackie, excellent. So you're agreeing with that. That's good. That's good. And give me a few hearts then if you believe this is something you can do. So give me the hearts, tap, tap, tap on the hearts if you believe this is easy enough to do. If you agree with these kind of 5 interventions that you can do if you're kind of feeling an all-time kind of low and not believing in yourself. So you can tell yourself you love yourself every day. That's easy to do. You can talk with a friend. That's relatively easy to do. So give me some hearts if you agree with that kind of part of it. So see some hearts coming in just now. Excellent. Right, John Adams Bowen, thanks to all of your previous shows. I do believe myself and love myself. Thank you. Very encouraging and motivating. Thank you very much, John Adams Bowen, for that. I really appreciate you coming on. Okay, we've got smileys on. Excellent. We're getting lots of hearts here. Tracy Wagner Steinheber. I'm a work in progress, baby steps, but thanks for this. It is baby steps. That's all it is, baby steps. And that's as long as you're taking, as long as you keep that momentum going. So it's all about momentum. So if you're taking a baby step, take another one, take another one, take another one, take another one. Don't stop, keep going, baby steps, and you get to where you want to go eventually. So thank you for that, Tracy. Jessica Nettie, I was taught as a child to talk poorly to myself, so this is wonderful. You're taught as a child to talk poorly. So this is about you changing your whole kind of mindset as well, Jessica. So this is about the way you're kind of self-talking to yourself. So that is going to affect every single area in our lives. So if you can start positively talking to yourself, that is going to change your whole life if you start doing something like this as well. I'm just going to see the comments are sticking again. Jackie Magda is saying, try my best to send messages to someone who is injured and depressed. He doesn't answer text, but I try. Okay, good. I'll just keep trying that. Nanlee Leonard. So true, Stephen. Hitting rock bottom. Guess there's only one way from here. Rise up, believe in yourself. And it is, if you take that intervention and start telling yourself you love yourself, and I know it sounds simple, it sounds trite, but try it. And do the other things I've kind of suggested here as well. It all gathers momentum to start believing in yourself again. Rhoda Arnold, complete rewrite of self in the last 7 years for me and new value system. Brilliant, Rhoda. Brilliant. Okay, on that note, I'm going to leave it there for today. Hopefully that's given you something to think about over the weekend. And just try the steps I've kind of mentioned there today. Excuse me. And try the steps I've mentioned there today, and hopefully that'll give you some momentum to start really truly believing in yourself again. Until then, have a brilliant weekend. whatever you're doing, and namaste. Take care. Bye now.